Hi guys, how are you? It's my second Periscope. I hoped to do this earlier in the day, but it didn't work out, so hopefully anybody who needs this broadcast will show up. I see I've always got glare on my glasses, so we'll just take those off and be done with it. My name is Tammy Coyne. I am with the Doors of Wellness. I'm a mind-body wellness practitioner. And the title of this scope is Weight, spelled W-E-I-G-H-T. Are you a Southsider in a relationship with a Northsider? So you may wonder, what in the hell does that have to do with anything? It looks like I see somebody in the scope, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I can't tell if anyone is actually in the room or not, so I'm just going to keep talking. So anyway, I am currently, I work with people who are resilient, action-taking adults who have less than stellar childhoods. Maybe they've overcome some pretty serious obstacles in their life, and specifically something about toxic stress. I talked about that in the scope last night. So what I was going to talk to you about today is called weight. Like I said, specifically talking about weight that we carry, and the deal about are you a Southsider in a relationship with a Northsider? Well, there was a conversation I had earlier today, and it was really about two different styles, and that reference may or may not make any sense to you whatsoever. I currently live in Arizona, but I came from Oklahoma. And in Oklahoma, we had two very different sides of town. We had the south side of town and we had the north side of town. And if you are from the south side of town, you are usually maybe don't have quite as much money as the people in the north side of town. And when something breaks or you need something fixed, you usually do it yourself. You typically didn't have the luxury of paying someone to come out and fix it. So if you didn't know how to fix it, you just had to handle it. Whereas the people on the north side, not always, but typically had a little more money, and they are not someone who usually kind of gets their hands dirty. Typically they are the people who are going to reach out and actually pay someone to come out and fix it. Okay, again, what the hell does that have to do with weight? Well, it really got me thinking, especially with the clientele that I work with, that you could, if you're someone who came from a pretty traumatic childhood, maybe you dealt with abuse or trauma, neglect, and as I mentioned, toxic stress, you're still carrying that into your adulthood. And part of what happens when we are one of those kids or one of those adults who was one of those kids, we often start talking to other people who don't speak our language. That doesn't make us wrong, it doesn't make them wrong, it just makes us different, and you're not speaking the language. So again, in my analogy or metaphor about a Southsider speaking to a Northsider, you've got a problem that needs to be fixed. The Southsider is going to roll up their sleeves and they're going to get in there and they're going to try to fix it. They don't know how to fix it. They're going to research. They're going to do whatever they can to try to get that fixed. Whereas the Northsider's approach to it is, who can I call? Who can I call to pay to come out and fix it? Neither approach is right. Really, neither approach is wrong unless you're on the other side of that. And so when we are dealing with toxic stress and we're dealing with weight issues, a lot of times we are going the traditional route that everyone else goes. Let's say let's call them the Northsiders. The Northsiders, they're going to reach out. They're going to go to a program. They're going to start another diet. They're going to get on the next new diet craze. Whereas people who came from backgrounds like we did, we need a different approach. And so we're out there actively. We start a diet. We're really excited about it. The next thing we know, life happens, we've fallen off track, and we're back in this vicious cycle again. We're eating, we don't know why we're eating, we have cravings, we don't know why we have these cravings. All of these things could really be tied back to the childhood, and we have no idea that that's what's going on. But we're going all these, we're trying to fix we're trying to fix a problem. We're on the south side and trying to fix it with a north side option, if that makes sense. I know this is a stretch, probably makes absolutely no sense, but you never know when someone is going to get what I'm trying to tell you. This could just be a complete disaster. Basically, what I'm telling you is, if you came from a childhood and you are holding toxic stress in your body, that is a real deal. I actually have an assessment that you can do to determine if you actually do have toxic stress and you're still carrying it around. And with that, I've created a new program called Just Say No to Diets and Yes to You, a lifestyle enhancement program. And in that, I'm working specifically with this group of people to help you get underneath what's going on with that weight. We're going to get into how to learn to listen to your body, how to learn how to eat intuitively. We're going to learn if you're craving certain foods. Why are you craving those? What emotion is going on in your body that is causing this to come up? Because with the Doors of Wellness, we actually believe that emotions, are those unhealed emotions, are at the root cause of what is keeping us sick. Whether that be, maybe you're still smoking, maybe you're doing drugs, maybe you're having bad relationships, maybe you have feelings of unworth. And for this particular situation, I'm specifically speaking about people who are struggling with weight. I'm also someone who has been through this. I have actually spent my life trying to deal with my early life and could never really find the practitioner that I needed for me. So I have created the practitioner that I could never find for you. Please, if this sounds like something that you would enjoy participating in, you can go to thedoorsofwellness.com and you'll see a little link there. The first page, you'll get a pop-up. If you want to get on the mailing list, that's fine. I've got a couple of free gifts for you. One's called F-Bombs and How to Unfuck Yourself. The other one is called a self-soothing before, during, and after a PTSD episode, and that's specifically for people who have come through childhood trauma and abuse. But on down from that, there's a button that says schedule a chat, and at that point we can actually do about a 30 to 45 minute call to see if I've got programs that are right for you. In addition to that, there is a Facebook group out there, and it's totally free. It's called Been to Hell, Ain't Going Back. And in that, we talk about a lot of things that are holistic and natural healing and alternatives to maybe some of the ways you've been dealing with this, and see if we can help you feel a whole lot better. So thanks for watching, and sometimes I'm a little more together than this, but I really wanted to get this message out. I look forward to meeting you, and if I can help you or assist you in any way, there's really not a whole lot that shocks me. And if you are a resilient, action-taking adult who's tired of the same old shit and really needs some help with your shit to get to your highest and best self, and in a space that will honor you and give you the sacred space that you need to heal, then I may just be the right person for you. So peace out, have a great day, and until tomorrow, bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, I've messed it up. You don't want to see the chair, do you? Oh, shoot. Okay, I am really trying to stop this scope.